All right, so yeah, I was curious if this was a timed event or a lapped event, and they just announced it's 12 laps for this prototype class. Pace car's bringing them around one more time, and I think they're going to turn. Are the lights out on the pace car? Yep, they're going to turn them loose right here. So far, this guy right here is just spanking the field. Yeah, all he has to do is hit his marks and he's got this thing won. So here comes your last place car. Here comes the leader. That dude's about to lap him. I don't know how many laps are left, but damn, he's flying. So while those guys are taking the white flag, here comes your leader. And he's about to take the checkered flag. Right there. It wasn't even close. That dude smoked the field. Because just that car that just went by was already lapped. And now here comes your second place car. I believe this is the Audi. Yeah, it wasn't even close. So up next is the NASCAR class. Not as many real classics as I'd hoped to be here. Mostly a bunch of cars from the 2000s. There is one G-body GM car. I don't know who would have drove it back in the day, but there's the number 17 Western Auto Lumina that would have been driven by Darrell Waltrip here as well. Now you've got Joe Nemechek. Yes, that's a name from NASCAR back in the day. He's sitting on the pole in the pickup truck that is in this race. And they said earlier that Kurt Busch is here. I don't think he's actually racing. I think he might just be here on the premises somewhere. So, hi Kurt, if you see this. Oh, and I've moved down here to turn 3 because supposedly this is a good spot to watch these cars. Sometimes I heard they go a little crazy here. I guess we'll see. All right, they're taking the green. Nope, still on the pace lap. Car has its lights on. Yeah, there's Joe Nemechek. All right, here we go. Lap 1 of the NASCAR group. try to get you the best shot I can from this vantage point. But as they come over this curb here in turn 3, watch these cars. I tell you what, that boy in that G-body, he's working that curb and working that steering wheel. Man, I'd have a mess in my pants. And last time by, we saw that Joe Nemechek has taken the lead here in his Silverado pickup. Let's see if he can hold on to it till the end. 8 laps. I forget where we're at now. Possibly lap 4, somewhere around there. So maybe around halfway. Oh no, Joe lost the lead. So last time by, Joe Nemechek had reclaimed the lead. I think I just heard that this is the white flag lap right here, so we'll see if he hangs on to it. So I think I heard over the cars that Joe Nemechek did win this race. See if they come by one more time. There he is. So the rain is falling here at Road Atlanta. Luckily, I've got my giant umbrella. This thing's freaking huge. But yeah, we'll see what happens here in the rain. This is going to be the, I guess it's the MX-5 Miata race. Basically, this whole weekend is kind of a Mazda thing. I don't know if you saw earlier in the clips, those prototypes with those rotary engines screaming down the track in their qualifying and practice runs. But sounds like the Miatas are coming up over the hill here in just a second. Yep, there's the pace car with the lights on. So another lap of pace. Lights on the pace car are out. This is it right here. Here they come for the first time through 11 and heading to 12.
Good though. Right now live on
Got cold trickle bringing up the rear there. So this is a 30-minute race. It's a timed event and it's raining, so I think I'm gonna sit in the car for a little bit and get back out here towards the end and bring you hopefully some action there. So two things happened while I was sitting in the car. The rain did stop and the Miata race was over. I thought it was supposed to be like a 30-minute thing, not the amount of laps, but I guess I missed the ending. But still more to come here at Road Atlanta. Lights on the pace car are out, so we are going green. So this is going to be 9 laps. And let's see who's leading this first lap. Catfish Camaro, which has pretty much held the lead the entire time. Let's see if he's still there. He had a big gap on second place. Catfish has lapped his first car. So there is your winner of the GT class, the Catfish Camaro. So this is the next group coming up, and it's trying to start to rain again. I really do not want to miss this group because of these Mazdas right there, and these next two coming up. Those rotary engines sound so wicked when they're at full throttle. Listen to these Mazdas as they come up to speed. Simply amazing. Lights are out on the pace car. We're going green. All right, these Mazdas are going to be full throttle now. They've taken the green flag. This is their first time coming to turn 12. Lap number 1. Like issues for the 56 Mazda that was leading. just now. These guys are now taking on lap 5, halfway point. So I'm curious to see if those other 2 Mazdas can catch the 2 cars that now are in position 1 and 2. Sounds like they're coming. Woo, those 2 guys are opening up a lead. Here we go. So at this point, I have no idea who's in the lead because a lot of these cars look the same. I just know those 2 closed cockpit rotary cars. I'm watching them. Where's the other one? That's 2 of them down. There is a Porsche out here. I'm going to try to catch it next time. Listen to the way this thing sounds. Nice and deep and throaty. And I believe your winner is coming up the hill now. Nope. Yeah. So up next should be the Grand Prix class, and you have to say Grand. So the Grand Prix cars have taken the green flag. They're coming soon here to turns 11 and 12 for the first lap. First guy had a pretty good lead over the second guy, who had a pretty good lead over the third guy. Let's see if anyone closes it up or if it opens more. Yeah, looks like he's opened up a gap. It looks like he's opened up another gap. That was your top 4. there goes your leader with a huge gap over second place coming up. Alright, so first and second have just taken the white flag. This is the last lap. None of these races have even been close. They've all been blowouts. Well, except for the NASCAR one. I think that was pretty close. I wasn't here for that one. I was over in turn 3, so I couldn't see the finish. But I think Joe Nemechek, who ended up winning, was being tracked pretty hard by the number 11 car. That was a Denny Hamlin car. I'm not sure who was driving it. And here comes your winner. Second place there, and that's that. So this is the class I've been waiting for. Nice mix. There's a few American cars. Got a Mazda there. Check out this Porsche 917. Pretty sure that's what that is. 917. I could be wrong. So there was a little red Cobra there, and I'm going to try to catch it as it comes over this hill under the bridge. Watch that right front tire come off the ground. I saw it earlier today in practice and qualifying. Lights are off on the pace car. We are going green right here. Here we go, first lap. They should be wide open. Porsche may be out of the race here, folks. It was smoking coming down the hill. Oh, I don't even know if he's going to make it up the hill. Takes the checkered flag. Pace car lights are off. Oh yeah, these look like F1 cars. All right, these guys are going to be up to speed this time by. Here we go. Yeah, it looks like a mix of F1 and Indy cars. These things are flying around here. that yellow car was your leader who just took the checkered flag. So I think I just heard the announcer say that the person who took the checkered flag in the yellow car incurred a penalty, which allowed that car that's behind him now to take the win. So, okay. So I think I'm going to call it a day here at Road Atlanta. Had a great time. This is the Mitty Historic Sports Car Racing Series. What a great day out here today. Hey, thanks for stopping by, checking out the channel. Please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you around next time. Is there another car coming? Maybe. I'll catch you around next time. Later.